Clutch play in third periods at center of Islanders' playoff push. The Islanders have mastered the ability to turn a game on its head when it matters most. The third period. The Islanders have mastered the ability to turn a game on its head when it matters most. The third period. In those final 20 minutes, they will scratch and claw and exhaust the opposition. That is where they have thrived, outscoring opponents 17-1 in their last 10 third periods, a stretch in which the season itself has gone from a near write-off to a joyride that looks playoff-bound. Believe Casey Cizikas when he says the Islanders are not out of it until the final buzzer. Believe Anders Lee when he talks about the Islanders' self-belief, even after their abysmal first 2 periods such as they played Thursday at Pittsburgh. Believe in the Islanders, who have parlayed their last 10 third periods into a 7-1 stretch, bringing their playoff odds north of 50% despite injuries to Matthew Barzal and Jean-Gabriel Pageau that have stretched their depth to its limit. We stick with our game, Lee said following the 4-3 overtime win over the Penguins on Thursday. We play the way that we have been, and we did the last 20. We can rely on our forecheck, our guys can make plays, we can score goals. Down 3-1, not going to happen every night, but we believe in ourselves. At this rate, though, it seems as if it could happen every night. After sweeping through the Red Wings, Sabres, and Penguins, 3 rivals in the playoff chase, the Islanders have a chance to put an exclamation mark on this week to remember when the Capitals come to town on Saturday. The Islanders came out of the trade deadline needing to make the most of this week or see their playoff chances slip away. Now they have a chance to net all 8 possible points, and already have won the 2 biggest games on the calendar, against Buffalo and Pittsburgh. In a 17 wildcard chase in which the math was stacked against the Islanders, they have flipped the equation on its head. Their games-in-hand deficits to Ottawa, Florida, Washington, Buffalo, and Detroit have all been erased, and the Islanders' points lead over those 5 teams is equal to or greater than the gap they could make up by sweeping their extra games. As for the Penguins, they still have just a 2-point deficit to the Islanders, with 3 games in hand. Given how well the Islanders are playing, however, they might just land the plane there as well. With 15 games left in the season, there is still a chance for the playoffs to slip away, so there is no room to let up. But the Islanders are red hot at the right time, and should only get healthier. Sign up for Inside the Islanders by Ethan Sears, a weekly Sports Plus exclusive. Please provide a valid email address. By clicking above, you agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. Thank you. Enjoy this Post-Sports Plus exclusive newsletter. I don't know why it happens, goaltender Ilya Sorokin said after his first career assist on Brock Nelson's overtime winner and 33 saves Thursday. It's a good character team. They play 60 minutes, doesn't matter what the score on the scoreboard. Just do what we can do. The Islanders were down and out with a 2-goal deficit against the Penguins late in the game Thursday. They went through 2 power play opportunities in the last period without anything to show for it. Then, in the last 5:29 of regulation, they did the same thing they already had done to Pittsburgh twice within the past 3 weeks, tying the score. Nelson put the finishing touches on it in overtime, beating Tristan Jarry on a breakaway chance. Not always going to be clean, but you got to stick with it, Nelson said. Once you find that groove and that flow with it, you try to get in a rhythm of that and go with it, it feels like it clicks a little better for us. In the third, I thought we did a better job of that. This past week was as close as a team can get to make or break in an 82-game marathon. The Islanders are equally close now to striking gold. Winning's fun. Doesn't matter how you do it, Nelson said. Don't get too high, get back to work. Just try to keep the ball moving forward.